Zaze goes in, tries to pick up Telstro. Telstro pulling back again. Will tap the well and apply some extra pressure here. They really have to make sure that they can soak the lane quite well. Not Zach Evans on top lane. Is struggling. Mid lane, it seems pretty dead even with Mur as well as a trophy right there. And level 4 against level 4 right now in terms of talents getting picked up. Protective Shield. And we're also looking at Thunder Burn. Focus attacks on both the Rainer as well as Zeratul. We also got Johanna with Loss of Hope. For red team, it looks like it's focus attack as well as I think frag grenades, a little buff right there, melting point. Also have Farrah Heart, Destruction, and Spirit Swoop. Oh, taking flight. Sorry. Taking flight basically increases the range a little bit and refunds mana, so that helps sustain Rexha's mana. If you realize his mana is already down to just about 30% and they don't have a Malfurion right there to help them with the mana problem. CW having to pull back, a bit of a two-man stun. They want to channel it up, but Shield Glare is going to buy enough time. This is why it's going to be pretty hard for Lala's land. Even if they really want to try and get this tribute here, it's going to cost a lot. Death Coil actually connecting on Kopi. CW zoning a little bit with Misha. Pretty good play there. But they do get a tribute at the end. A bit late on the Shield Glare. Seems like they're going to pay with Arthas. Arthas dropping a lot of HP right now. Some heals coming in. But seems like the Death Coil not going to be as bad. Trophy stays alive somehow. And Vendetta coming from behind. It's going to be better if he pulls back. Zaze now going to try and zone him in. Unfortunately, Secondary Spike will not connect. Body blocks from the Zeratul. And Vendetta will take the fall at the end. But the aggression on the bottom lane is still going to happen here for Lala's land against RNF. And seems like RNF ran out of ammunition at the bottom lane towers. We can see CW and Telstro here firing away. They're also going to get it with the melting point spec for the frag grenade. So 2 takedowns in exchange for 1 tribute as well as 2 towers at the bottom lane address. I think that this is slightly in favor here for Lala's land still. More talents coming in. We're looking at better momentum up for Johanna as well as the Revolution Overdrive for Rainer. First aid on Zeratul, Piercing Bolt, Cleanse. Very standard all year round, I think. No one's playing things a little bit differently. For Lala's land, everything looks very standard as well. We're looking at Earth Shield, I think. Yep, Earth Shield. As well as First Aid. Ferocious Healing, which caused the Fury just to heal up for 10% of the HP. Yep. As well as going in for this aspect of the beast. That is really going to help reduce cooldown every single attack by 2 seconds. That's a lot. So the burst on the Vendetta seems to be happening quite often right now. You want to go in and pick up the takedown, but they are not able to do that. CW in a lot of trouble. Rek'Sai needs to pull back some heals from Tanuki, keeping him up alive. Kopi with a 2-man stun. A Trophy is able to zone pretty well with the we could say with a Frozen Tempest. But they really need more heals. Tanuki still has got a lot of mana left. Uther is at 50% already. They want to go in again. Misha now dropping. If they lose Misha, it's highly probable they will not be able to continue this fight. The Trophy again with a 3-man Howling Blast. Are they still able to fight this tribute? They're going for the well, but nobody's stopping, not Zach F, so he picks up the tribute, and that's it. No Misha, no fight. But they have the mercenary camps pushing the mid as well as top lane for the different teams here. And RNF's Siege Giant just doing a lot of work. At the bottom lane, I don't think they actually picked up the Siege Giant. I know they did not. They went for a bit of a different approach. I think it is the Bruiser camp at the mid lane push. So that's going to be pretty okay. Level 9 first hit by Lala's land. RNF needs level 9. They're going to get it real soon. But Tribute split 1-1. Next one is going to be a big fight. And whoever wins that fight picks up the Tribute and snowballs forward, because you will have level 10. You will have a level lead. If you win the next fight, you will probably be at level 10. Zaze going in on Vendetta. Condemn connecting Kopi. Missing the Stormbolt. Unfortunately, Tanuki trying to heal up a little bit. Kopi again. Not able to do anything. Wowen just healing Sonya up by a lot. Both sides will get level 10 before the next Tribute. And Tribute spawning right now, just about 10 seconds. It's gonna be Void Prison as well as Hyperion, I think. Blast Shield. Very standard heroics on the side here for RNF. For Lala's Land, it is gonna be Odin as well as Wrath of the Berserker. Bestial Wrath instead of anything else. Trinity is gonna get a free one, and he picks it up really well. Tanuki now getting a bit of extra heals back. Zace not able to do anything. Will pull right back. Here comes the Hyperion. And Vendetta with a bit of the Whirlwind. Not able to do any damage in that instance. Trinity still with Inspire being used already. CW with a bit of a two-man stun on the Misha charge. Atropy holding the fort here. Holding the choke point. Vendetta popping Wrath of the Berserker. He wants to go in and will be able to do some damage against the Uther. But Kopi is the primary target here. Will get a Divine Shield up on him. Myrna dropping a lot of HP as well. Vendetta wants a little bit more, but not going to have the Fury for that. CW lands a good stun against Trinity, but decides to pull back because of Zeratu's presence. Level 10 both sides, and it seems like no one went down right there. But it is a free tribute on the side for Relics and Friends, so they do get that going for them. The Unstoppable may not be enough, and yes, it seems like it is not going to be. Johanna will take the fall, so now it seems all of a sudden that you have a bit of a level lead here for Lala's Land. The next tribute, if they had some kills back then, I think they would be at level 12 right now. But the next tribute seems to be given up by Relics and Friends. Telstra is going to pick this one up really easily. They're going to try and get the 5 members back up again, pick some mercenary camps, and choose the battles and pick the next fight. I think it will be the next tribute where you have like the possible third tribute for both teams for them to get the curse. Telstra at the bottom lane doing a pretty good job there. And you got a trophy. But Zace, he does not have the Void Prison. Actually, he has it right now. He just got off cooldown. He just came back online. Vendetta sidestepping away from the small little, you could say, root there from the Grave Golem. Again, yet another big engagement. CW goes down, and that would be the Rexar gone already. And unfortunately, Rhaegar's not able to save himself. This is going to be a free boss for Relics and Friends. They played this really smart. They scouted this out. They're going to get the next tribute, even a curse. Maybe having to defend against the top lane here with 2 men down. Tribute is going to spawn at the bottom lane because I think both tributes, first few ones have been spawning at the top lane already. This one actually is completely random. I thought it's the 3rd one, but it's not. It's the 5th one, so okay. So they're going to go for the tribute. It's just a bit of a stroke of luck here that it's not at the top lane. If not, I think that they would have gotten a lot more. They may even want to play a little bit greedy and go for the boss here, which is what's happening. Seeing how Lala's Land actually have to defend against this Grave Golem. This is not going to be good at all. They're going to get 2 Grave Golems, the boss camps, and they're also going to get the curse. Yeah, this is really, really bad for Lala's Land. The first game seems to be firmly within control here for Relics and Friends. They're probably going to end this curse at, I think, level 14, almost level 15. And Lala's Land is picking up the Bruiser camp here, trying to make sure that they apply some form of defense in the mid lane as well. They don't want to lose both fort. If they do lose both fort, it won't be 2 levels down. But we got some Siege Giants coming in here, deployed to defend against the Grave Golem. The mid lane's going to be pretty okay. CW is going to be here as well. Here comes Misha, and Zeratu pulls back. There's no way Zeratu could pick off the Rexar. But still a lot of damage being applied at a mid area here. What the Bruiser Camp does is that it does not allow the enemy's minions to push easily because they're just eroding away your minions. They are 1 HP. But when you have a Bruiser Camp, it kind of slows it down by a lot. The best siege in this game will still be the minions at the end. So we're looking at a bit of a rotation coming in here from Lala's Land, and almost level 15, that was correct, for Relics and Friends. They may be at level 16 soon. What they need to do now is just to pick up more mercenary camps. They have to clash the next engagement with a Talon lead. And that would be where you will have the next tribute. It would be really important because if you have that Talon here, the extra talent here, you will win the next fight, and that basically means that you just need 2 more tributes to get a second curse off. But I think, let's be realistic, at some point in time, Lala's Land's going to get a curse off. Oh, the Blast Shield connecting quickly on Telstra. Telstra just gets melted to the ground immediately. Vendetta now trying to buy some time. Tanuki is going to be there, but denied of the Ancestral Healing because of the extra Void Prism being used. Zay is looking for the cleave, not going to find it. Here comes Hyperion. Zay's wants to go in, but will get a singularity spike. Picks up Sonya at the end. Rhaegar goes down. CW now having to pull back. We got a Misha there doing some form of damage against Zay's the Zeratul, but it is not going to be enough. Bestial Route being used already. Atrophy, unfortunately, was not in the vicinity there to help the team. So level 16 up and counting, they will have a lot of lead here. If they take down this healing well as well as the keep, it's going to be a big win here for Relics and Friends. Telstra respawns as the Tychus gets blinded immediately by Johanna. Shield Glare right there. Telstra now firing away the overkill. It is actually ability damage instead of right-click damage, but yet another Blast Shield, and Tychus will take the fall again. Vendetta now wants to go in to do some damage, but a nice penetrating round. But Misha with a 3-man stun, they want more. Raynor takes the fall. Myrna getting punished really hard. We got CW looking for more, but the Iron Skin's going to prevent the stun. Notzagev now is in a lot of trouble, probably going to take the fall, uses Divine Chill on himself, leads the team to a separate direction. Calling Blast not going to connect and ensures the safety of the rest of the team members there. This means a potential curse, and Lala's Land still not out for the count yet. Level 16 up on them. You're looking at Stone Skin as well as a Mystical Spear. You're also looking at, wow, Stone Skin and even Let Rain. Let Rain coming in here to do a little bit more damage against the target. I think it's a stacking slow also. So that's going to be more damage if you can land some of those extra damage from the other members here. They have a lot of warriors, by the way, so chasing could be a bit of a problem. Standard tidal waves as well as a bit of extra buff there for the healing surge. For Arthas, we're looking at Relentless as well as Stone Skin, and a 3-man Void Prison. This could be big. Trinity now needs to call Hyperion, looking for that. And here comes the Hyperion. Not enough damage. Vendetta immediately boxes out the Raynor. They want to go in for Zay. Zay's doing a good job keeping himself alive, but there goes Tanuki's Ancestral Healing. Kopi now with a 2-man stun, pulling right back. Hyperion completely wasted. Blue team's getting cursed already. We got Odin right here, and he's doing a lot of damage against those structures. CW with a bit of a good stun against Kopi. The gate's going to fall, and it seems like they're all going to pull back immediately. Vendetta there with the Ancient Spear, connecting a Mystical Spear there. Seems like we're going to see a bit of a 4-man stun coming in, even a frag grenade. CW with Misha. Misha is probably going to drop here. And a Blast Shield connecting on 3 targets. Also the Condemn. We're going to see some extra burst coming in here. Vendetta, without the Ruff of the Berserker, does not have anything. Spins away, tries to stay alive, will not be successful at that. Telstra now needs to try and use Overkill a little bit more, but CW without Misha, they cannot take this fight. Tanuki has to pull right back. We got Atlas going down already, no Army of the Dead, and it seems like Relic and Friends, they also out-sustain in that fight, and Misha respawns, but Tanuki will take the fall, and that's a 3-for-0 exchange at the end. They should have pulled right back, but I think that Mer's Blast Shield Condemn was completely on point. That was the main reason why they could actually win the fight there. Very, very standard picks in terms of heroics on both sides. We got replays up, so let's pull that out for you guys. So this is where you can see the Blast Shield, Condemn, Telstra. It's a huge choke point. Trinity there with the right-click kiting against Vendetta, against Atrophy, primarily against Vendetta. They want to get Vendetta down as much as possible, and they will do so successfully. A lot of back and forth action at that choke point. It's just a really bad spot to take a fight without Misha. Misha does so much damage with the Wildfire Bear. So that's a huge mistake right there. They also should have just disengaged quickly, but they don't have Odin, they don't have Ruff of the Berserker. It's on cooldown for the next 20 plus seconds. It's a bit of a problem. Again, a second Grave Golem now, looking like it's going to go towards RNF. Lala's Land, that's the team name on the red team. They just got off defending the top lane of a Grave Golem. They have to defend the bottom lane right now against another Grave Golem. A little bit unfortunate, but I think the last curse didn't really do much. Took down the outer forts, that's about it. Nothing much on the keep right there. Relics almost level 20. Relics and Friends, of course, almost level 20. That means the Storm Talent is going to be up Rewind on Murden, and we also have a Nexus Blades up on Zeratul. Bolt of the Storm for Raynor, Indestructible for Johanna, and Redemption for Uther. They have a lot of sustain. They can stay alive for a very long time. Zaze goes in, a bit of burst damage against Misha. Want to get a bit of a fight, but they don't have the opportunity for that. CW now, Ancestral Healing not going to connect onto the Rexar. Rexar's going to take the Fallen Trophy, trying to zone out a little bit, but we have Odin halfway through the summoning, and it seems like he's going to get stopped in time. We got Tanuki landing the Ancestral Healing really well. They've got a lot of damage here with Odin. They got to make sure that they do sufficient damage to push this aggression back, but Trophy without the Army of the Dead is going to take the fall. Mur getting some kill from Nutsack F, but Mur still dropping a lot of HP there. Vendetta doing his best, but still getting pulled back in. Does have Ruffle the Berserker up, and Mur does have the Divine Shield, and he also has got Indestructible. This is going to be a bait. The core will go down, and Relics and Friends wins game number 1 in a best-of-3 series. Game 2 is going to be up real soon. We got a replay ready soon for you guys. Let's look at some statistics first. And it seems to be very clear to me that Raynor is just way OP. 73,000 hero damage. Way off the chart. We're going to replay ready right now. Let's go into that. It did not look like Raynor had so much damage, I'll be honest with you. A frag grenade coming out, and here comes also the Hyperion. I think it's generally the AoE damage of Raynor plus the kiting ability there. Just right click, move back, move forward. A mechanically inclined player would be able to do damage with Raynor. And this is where the Void Prison was just to buy some time. They want to whittle down the HP of Vendetta, and Ancestral Healing brings him back to full HP though. But without the Rexar, there is no way they can win this fight. They just don't have enough damage. And really, CW's Rexar, it can be improved. It really can be. The positioning error on the side is a little bit too serious for me. I feel that it didn't really need to have Rexar so far in front. Misha is going to be okay. Plus, now you can use Fixate Misha on a particular target or in an area. Those are some really interesting stuff that you can do with Misha right now. So 73,000, by the way. It did not look like it's a big difference in terms of damage, but it actually is. So we have game 2 coming up real soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the coverage so far. We got Nvidia and Gigabyte to thank for this whole tournament. This is the Community Cup. I'm Babel. Hope you guys enjoy this, like I said, and thank you for watching. Game 2 in just a few minutes, so sit tight, stay tuned, and don't go anywhere. That they don't have that skill. Tanuki in a lot of trouble. Mur actually going to swing by Singularity Spike. Not used, but Tanuki is going to heal up a little bit, and the blink is not going to be effective, but CW is in the back line there. A trophy